Hello, this is Ernest with Zero Time Truck Trailer Repair in Crystal City. So, last week I uploaded a video on a Volvo that we were working on. It's a 12.7 Series 60 Detroit. And he had a long crank and he was losing prime on the truck. So we went after it with a diagnostic link, and then we hooked up the scope to it. So I showed what the fuel return looked like, and then I showed what the ECM looked like. But the truck is gone. He already took off, and I didn't get the video in time. But at any rate, I've got some captures here that I took and some data from the diagnostic link. So I just wanted to go over it with you. So I'll start with the scope first. So on the left, you got the scope and the waveforms from the injectors and the fuel, and and then on the right, well, we got the diagnostic link. So I'll go over the waveforms for the injectors and see, so you can see what the differences were, and then I'll go over the fuel pressure and the injectors. I mean the fuel return. So on the blue capture, on a blue trace, that's the old ECM, the one that he sent out and had it repaired, and it came back and still wasn't fixed. So the yellow trace, he got a Detroit Reman from Freightliner, but you can see the difference in the injector waveform. Okay, so what we had is a voltage problem, but it was internal to the ECM, and we know this because I did put a couple of test ECMs on it, and with the test ECMs, then I have what I needed, but with his ECM, I didn't. So we got the Detroit Reman from Freightliner, and now our ECM is putting out the voltages and that we're looking for. So now what we're looking at is the fuel return with the new injectors. That's in purple, and this is the fuel return with the old injectors in green. We had the problem in number 4 is where we were losing our prime at. We actually had a problem in 2 and 5 as well. Now he went ahead and put all 6 injectors. I would recommend that, which is what he did, and he got the Detroit Remans from Freightliner. So now we don't have a loss of prime anymore, and the truck is running as it should. So now with diagnostic link, this is the information that we got from there. Now it's not erratic anymore. It's running around 24% on the torque load percentage, and our RPMs are a lot more stable. Our pulse width is where it needs to be. As you can see, that our it's pretty straight. I mean, pretty smooth. So we're not all over the place like we were. He says that I talked to him this morning. The truck's pulling good, running good. It's got a little better throttle response. So he's good on that. Let me show you one more thing. So this is his, and the purple is his intake capture, and green is his exhaust. They're not to scale, they're not, but I'm not really worried about that right now. What we have some worn cam lobes on the intake, and then we have a worn cam lobe on the exhaust. So he still needs a little bit of work, get a camshaft replaced, and make this engine a little bit more correct. But basically we're calling this a diag and a fix. So I appreciate you watching. Thank you.